All right, guys, let's put your phones up. All right, the first three problems on this sheet are going to be very easy. You guys can write on this sheet. All right, number one, what happens if the logs are the same? Just mark them out. So all y'all got to do is bring down 12x minus 4 equals 7x plus 61. All right, you guys solve that. Let's get an answer. All right, 1, 2, and 3 are going to be just that easy. So quickly solve for x, and then we got to check every answer on these problems. So I'll show you how to check.
I need to check these buttons aren't working properly.
Is that yours or mine?
I don't know. That's yours.
Okay, I need to fix it. Thank you. Anybody else need a calculator? I'll bring you one. Leather, you need one? Anybody else? All right, so you guys know you just bring your 7x over. Bring minus 4 over, make it a plus 4. Somebody divide that for me, please. 13. So x equals 13. All right, so check these problems. When do you throw an answer out? We've talked about this a little bit. If it's a negative when you plug it in, or if it's a 0 when you plug it in. Now when you plug it back in, 12 times 13 minus 4, that's going to be a positive number. Yeah, both of those are going to be positive, so it works. We'll find one in a minute where it doesn't work, and I'll show you. All right, so 1 was easy. Let's do number 2.
Where'd you get 65 from?
Let's see if I messed up.
I
moved my minus 4 over.
Oh.
I made it a positive 4. 61 plus 4 gave me 65.
Oh.
Alright, so I got log base 12 x squared plus 20. Log base 12 69. Alright, so again, look at this problem. You just mark out your log base 12s and y'all just bring down the numbers that are in the parentheses. X squared plus 20 equals 69. All right, now we could do quadratic formula on this one because it's got an x squared. But guys, let's just do a shortcut on this one. If it's got a shortcut, let's take it. Let's move plus 20 over, make it a minus 20. What's that going to give you?
49.
49. All right, write it down. All right, so now next step, take the square root. What's the square root of 49? Hey, don't forget about your plus or minus. Your answer is plus or minus 7. Positive 7 and negative 7. Anytime you do a square root, it's going to be plus or minus. All right, so now we have to check both of these answers to see if we got to throw either one of them out.
7 is right.
All right, 7, if you plug positive 7 in, 7 squared is 49 plus 20 is 69. That one's okay. How about negative 7? When you guys plug a negative 7 right here and you square it, negative 7 times negative 7 becomes what? Positive 49. So it becomes a positive. Both of those answers work on this one. All right, so both answers work on number 2. Let's go to 3. I think we are probably going to have to do quadratic on number 3 unless you want a factor. Log base 3 of x squared minus 18. Log base 3 of negative 7x. All right, mark out your logs. All you guys have to do is bring down x squared minus 18 equals negative 7x. All right, so if we're going to do quadratic formula on this one, how do I have to set it up? You got to move negative 7x over, make it a positive 7x, because you got to get it in order. All right, now you guys can factor this or do quadratic formula either way you want. You want one of these or the other? Go ahead and do quadratic or factor. So when you find both of these answers, one of them might get marked out. You'll have to check. So I want to see how you set it up. You guys are going to have to show me at least one step on these. You can't just show me an answer. I got 121 in here, which is 11. Now find both answers. -7 plus 11 is 4 over 2. First answer I got is 2. Minus 18 over 2 is -9. Somebody check behind me. Is that good?
Yes.
All right. Now, I'm guessing one of these answers is probably going to get thrown out. All right. Let's check them and see which one gets thrown out. All right. So let's try this one first. 2. If I plug 2 right here, 2 squared is 4 minus 18, which is -14. That one doesn't work.
2 doesn't work.
2 doesn't work. I plugged it in, it gave me a negative number, so you got to throw it out. Now let's try -9. If I plug -9 in here and square it, that becomes a positive 81. It's okay there. What about when you plug -9 right here? Negative times a negative is a positive 63. So look, this time the negative answer actually worked, and the positive answer got thrown out. Because it doesn't matter how it is here, it matters when you plug it in. If it's a negative, throw it out.
-9 works.
-9 did work. All right, good on 3. All right, let's go to 4. I am moving fast, so if I need to slow down, you guys let me know. All right, a lot of these are going to be really short. I think number 4 is probably going to be a short one. All right, so you mark out all the logs on number 4. Now look, it's got a plus sign in between the logs. What does plus become? Plus becomes times. It becomes multiply. So we got 15 times x equals -105. Write it down. You need to write that step down. Do a quiz. What you got first? Okay. They know where you are? You need to go tell them. I need to write you a note. And you good? Okay. Just sit behind Trey over if you want to. Is that good? And you started on that quiz yesterday, right?
I was on that sheet that I had to turn.
Okay. You still working on that? Good. Get it out. I'll help you. Somebody divide that for me. Give me an answer.
7.
-7. All right. Does that answer work, or do we throw it out? If I plug -7 right here, does anything change it to make it a +7? Nope. So throw it out. We don't have any answers left on this one. What do we write? No solution. If all your answers have been thrown out, it's no solution. All right, so that one was a quick one. 5 is going to be a quick one. Y'all go to 5. Go ahead and set it up while I'm writing it down. All right, so the last problem we had a plus, which becomes times. What does minus become? So 75 divided by W equals 3. I'm going to write that as 3 over 1. So now you guys can cross multiply and divide and find an answer. So a lot of these are going to be really quick and easy. Y'all should have 3W equals 75. Somebody give me an answer. 25. Is that right? 75 divided by 3. So that works. Everything's good. All right, I can go to 6. Okay. You guys set up 6. We've already gone over this stuff one time, so y'all should know, especially the easy ones we should know. All right, what's new about number 6? You got a number in front of the log. Do y'all remember what that turns into? An exponent. That becomes the exponent for 512. So it'll be A equals 512 to the 2/3. Just type in your calculator. You got it. Another quick one. A lot of these are going to be quick on the test, right? do a couple, I'm not gonna check. Let's do this one. Set it up right. That's a -4, so make sure you put a -4. I can't remember if the x is already by itself. All you gotta do is type that side in the calculator. Somebody give me an answer, 512 to the 2/3. Y'all got 64, that works, so we're done with that one. All right, y'all try 7 by yourself. Just set it up, put it in the calculator, get an answer. Alright, so when y'all set this one up, remember, the number in front of the log becomes your exponent. So that's going to be 81 to the 1/4 times 125 to the 1/3. So all you got to do is type it straight in your calculator. Just remember, if it's in front of the log, it's going to be an exponent. 81 to the 1/4. Anybody got an answer? 15 is what I got. All right, and when you're plugging these back in, a lot of these y'all can just look at it. If you plug 15 right here, nothing happens to it that makes it a negative, so it stays positive 15, so it works. All right, so number 8 is the first one where it's probably more than one step, maybe. I don't know, it might still only be one step. Let's go to 8. See if you can set it up while I'm writing it down. All right, so you mark out all the logs, right? What happens when it's got a plus in the middle? You times it. So x times x, y'all should write down x squared. All right, then we got a minus, so I know I got to divide by 2 equals 50. So I'm going to write it as 50 over 1. See if y'all can figure out an answer on that one from there. Cross multiply, get an answer. Good, good. Good. How you going to do that? Got to get the x by itself. So we got to, right now it's 2 over 1. I'll do the reciprocal. You just put a 1/2 as your exponent right there. Alright, so cross multiply. I got x squared equals 100, right? Take the square root. What's the square root of 100? 10, and don't forget the plus or minus. So it's x equals positive 10 and x equals negative 10. Now when you check these, one of them's probably going to get thrown out. You plug in positive 10 right here, nothing happens to it that makes it negative, so that one's good. If you plug in negative 10 right here, it stays a negative. You can't have that. Throw it out. So the only answer on that one's positive 10. All right, you guys go to 9. Set it up. 4 base 2x plus 5 base 2 3 equals 5 base 2 768. Giving you all a chance to set it up. Remember, the 4 that's in front of the log is going to be the exponent. So that's going to be x to the 4th. So now see if you can set it up. Yep, so then you go ahead and divide both sides by 3. All right, so 4 is going to be the exponent. So it's x to the 4th times 3 equals 768. Anybody got a question about setting that one up? All right, what's the next step? You got to divide both sides by 3. Somebody please divide that by 3 for me. 256. So I got x to the 4th equals 256. Okay, how do we solve it? I gotta get the x by itself, right? I got 4 over 1 right now, so I gotta do the reciprocal. So all y'all have to type in is 256 to the 1/4 power. Somebody give me an answer. Might be up here. I don't think so. Yeah, it is. Is it 4? Okay. So your answer's 4, and it works. All right, so that one I would say is the first hard one on the front. Any question on 9? All right, number 10. Y'all try to set it up while I'm writing it down. 4, 4, 8, 5, 4, 8 plus 3. I don't know. All right, now this one looks longer, which is probably going to scare some of y'all from even trying to do it. Look at the left side. It's got a minus in between them, so how do I set it up? Minus becomes divide, right? So y'all going to have 4a minus 5 over a plus 3. All right, that's the left side. All right, right side. I got a minus again, so I'm going to have another fraction. What goes on top of the fraction? Somebody give it to me.
4 squared.
Yep. Because the number in front of the log becomes the exponent, right? So you can put 4 squared, but what is 4 squared?
Right.
16. So let's just put 16. That's going to make it easier. All right, and what goes on the bottom? 27. Does everybody see how we got 27? It's 3 to the third. Now, if 16 over 27 will reduce, that would make our problem easier. I don't think it will. I'm going to plug it in the calculator. 16 over 27 won't reduce. All right, so you guys cross multiply from here, and y'all should be able to get an answer. Check a couple. Good. Good. All right, so we got 1/4. Is that what you had right there? 1/4, and the other one half. That's 8 to the 1/4 equals √6. Yeah, and I see what you did. You made that 1/2, which is okay on that, but you gotta have 8 to the 1/4. So it'd be 8 to the 1/4. Oh, I got you. So it's 6 to the x equals 6 to the 1/2. So the answer is positive 1/2. Is this answer a fraction? Has anybody got it? It is a fraction, so I got 16a plus 48. Hey, I need some help. What's 27 times 4? 108. What's 27 times 5? Somebody do that for me. Is that 135? So it's minus 135. So this one is a fraction, y'all said. Yeah, this one's pretty nasty. So I got 16 minus 108. I got negative 92a. Negative 135 minus 48. All right, I got some really crazy numbers. Somebody let me know if that's good. That's good so far. So now we divide. 183 divided by 92 is, I got 1.98 if you want to write a decimal. You could leave it 183 over 92, or you could make it a decimal, which my calculator gave me 1.99. I'll stop and see if y'all got a question.
No, I'm trying to catch up.
Yep. Appreciate that, and I'll slow down. All right, Levy got something to do. Is mine right? Kaylin, you got what I got? You got 152. Add 48 plus 135, we ain't gonna get 153. You typed it in wrong. Okay, so right here, you gotta get the x by itself. So you're gonna flip 1 over 4, and 4 over 1 right there. Put up 4 over 1 as your exponent. Alright, you guys try number 11, it looks like an easy one. Yeah, I got something here. Given a negative divided by a negative positive, we're gonna end up getting the same thing. Alright, Troy got 4 on 11. Anybody else got 4 on 11? But did you get 4 to start with? He says 4 is good. Plug it in, Troy. Christian says it's going to cancel out.
You said it's 0 or negative, bro.
Right? 11, I got log base 5 of x plus 4 plus log base 5 of 8 log base 5 of 64. Alright, so when y'all set up 11, it's got a plus in the middle, so I know I got a times. 8 times x plus 4 equals 64. Now guys, there's more than one way you can do this problem. If you guys want to distribute the 8, that's fine, you can do it that way. Or y'all can go ahead and divide the 8. It doesn't matter, you'll get the same answer. So the 8's cancel. I got x plus 4 equals 8 by doing it this way. So, Troy is right, the answer is going to be 4. Alright, so, unless I've written something down wrong, Christian, when I plug it in right here, 4
Yeah, I
plus
got
4 is 8, so it should be good, right? Did I mess up?
I
Y'all
got
get,
something completely different.
I got 4. I got what you got.
okay, so now if you had negative 4 right here, and
Yeah,
tried to
that's what I
plug it
got.
in,
That's what I got with negative 4.
I don't think it's negative 4, I think, unless I wrote it down wrong. So I think that's right, so the answer is 4.
Is number 12 log base 4 or log base?
Wait, hold on.
Yes, that's 4.
It says please don't say
All right, Adam, I got you, bud. Adam, you let me know when I go to 12. All right, so 1 through 11 are all the same type problems. 12 and 13 are that new type, where everything doesn't have the same log, so we're going to have to do 12 and 13 a little bit different. Guys, on number 12, I can hardly read my paper, but that looks like a log base 4. We'll try it as log base 4. Problem. Yeah, I'm thinking so.
So we don't have a base for the,
Okay.
the 2.
Right.
Okay, sir.
All right, let's go to 12 now. Let me write it down. I got log base 4 of x minus 3 plus log base 4 of x plus 3 equals 2. All right, so we started on these yesterday or the day before. Remember, 1 through 11, everything's got the same log. This is the first problem on this sheet where this number down here doesn't have a log, so we got to do it a different way. All right, Trey, here's how we do it. You do 4 to the second power, and that's how you start the problem off. Then you put your equal sign. Now, what's going to happen with these two since they have a plus in between them?
They're gonna both.
You got to times them. Good. So it's x minus 3 and x plus 3. All right, so we can go ahead and change 4 squared to 16. So what I want you guys to do is do the FOIL method right here, bring it down, and then you're going to have to do quadratic formula. So this one's a little different, and it's probably a little bit longer. Okay. Don't mess up. All right, here's what I did. Kyle, one of these new types, you have to start out going 4 to the second power, and that's how I got 16. I need to show it again. All right, you understand, Destiny, this is different because this one doesn't have a log, so we got to do it different. So when it's like this, you got to start off using your subscript, your base. Go 4 to the second power. That's how I got 16. And then these two, I can bring them down and times them because they had a plus in between.
Did you say we're doing quadratic on this?
Well, I was thinking so, but I haven't tried it.
I just squared it.
All right, so yeah, if it's got a shortcut, you can do a shortcut. We got x squared plus 3x minus 3x minus 9. So you guys get everything on the right side. You can either do quadratic or you can try to use a shortcut. All right, check one. That was good. That's good. All right, so this a dollar, right? How much more than a dollar is it? If you did 1.035 minus a dollar. It's that much more. Move your decimal point back twice, over twice, it'd be 3.5%. So you say growth, and it's 3.5%. We go to 5. I'll help you on 4 and 6 in a minute. All right, let's see what y'all got. These two cancel out, right? Move 16 over here. I got a negative 16. I got x squared minus 25 equals 0. Y'all check what I've got. So you can do